All right, so my first find is a slate pencil, not a slate, yeah, a slate. I keep saying lead instead of slate. Yeah, slate pencil, and over here I can see a pipe bowl. Has it got anything on it? It's quite a nice little slim one. Nothing on it, I don't think. Two first finds.
Right, so my first find is down here. Don't know if you can see it down there. Maybe now. There it is. It's a clay marble. I think Mum's found a pipe bowl and a slate pencil, so far we're off to not a bad start.
Hello! Okay, so we're back at the rubbish tip today.
Yeah, the epic rubbish tip.
And it's really quite a chilly wind blowing today, and it's a bit cloudy, but we're quite hopeful of finding something because there's been some really heavy rain.
Yeah, and lots of new holes.
Lots of new holes.
Yeah, there's been loads of digging going on here. Actually, look, I'll show you just where we're standing. That's crazy, there's loads of it.
It's
anyway,
huge. Let's do it.
second find of the day is definitely a happy find of the day. Second find of the day. I'm smiling because dentures. Vulcanized rubber dentures, but there's no pegs. There's no teeth, they're all broken off. That's a shame. But still, we've got some dentures. I'll go in the collection anyway. Some people do and some people don't like bones and teeth, but I do. And we have a collection of these, I think they're cow teeth. Got a little dish of them in our cabinet of curiosities. I think that's a teensy tiny bead, look. White. It is, first bead of the day. It's just a little seed bead.
Oh, look at this funky bit of glass. Look at that. That's so cool. Look at the iridescence on there. I really like that. I'm going to keep it. Another slate pencil. Oh no. A cute little bottle, but it's broken. Just a bit too broken. Oh, what a shame. I'll just have to find another one. There's a bit of cup here and it's got a crest on it. I think it says Royal British. I don't think I'll take it, but I might look it up if I remember.
So I bent down here, I thought there was a pipe bowl there, but I think it's just all broken. I think it had a little dog's head on it on the heel. But my eyes were drawn up here because I spotted something that we really do like finding, actually. Can you see it? There, look. Oh, wonderful. It's a knuckle bone. It's a little gaming piece, basically. Like we say every time we find one, they have lots of different names, but yeah, that's wonderful. It'll go on our collection. Our very rapidly growing collection, actually. Oh, did that do it? It should have done. Oh no. It's so full of mud and roots, I don't think it's coming out. Okay, that definitely came out. There we go. A cod marble. Hey, first cod marble of the day.
It's a bottle stop. plain one. Another one for our collection. Oh my goodness, when I was putting that in my bag, I just spotted something in what Alex calls her profiterole vision. Over here, look. Look. Look, 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 look. It's a head. It's a head and shoulders. Oh my goodness. Look at that. A complete head and shoulders. That is fantastic. I think this is this my first doll find of the year? That is great. I am so over the moon with that. Yoo-hoo! Hello, little head.
Oh, is that a cod marble? Looks really dark. I think it's a cod marble, but it's like black. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It's like extremely dark green. Kind of brownish kind of colour. There, you can kind of see it there. The sun's shining on it. Oh, I like that. I think that might be our third or fourth ever like black cod marble or dark green cod marble, as it really is. And we found hundreds of cod marbles, so that is actually quite unusual. Mum just said she found a doll's head, and I just found some brows. But I'm going to keep them because they are a feature, I suppose.
I think this is a feeder out of a bird cage. Unfortunately, it's broken. Oh, that would have been nice. What a shame. I think I'll just leave it. Look at that little tile. Would have made up part of a pattern on a floor. But it's so nice. It's just all complete in itself. What could I use it for? I'm going to take it. You never know. Could use that for something. I just like it.
I've actually already been over this part of the tip quite a few times. We've been over it, but there's been a lot of rain, so I thought it's worth checking over again. So probably not going to find as many things as Mum is finding over there in the fresh stuff. But I thought it's worth having a look. And I found a bit of plate here actually. And it says Rutherford. I think that's what it says. The end's chopped off. Luncheon bar. Bit of plate. So I wonder who Rutherford was. Rutherford's luncheon bar. It might have been Rutherford something. But yeah. There's a few interesting things to be found here.
Looky here. What the bottle diggers have left. It's a pouring ink. I can't leave that, can I? What's this little bottle, but it's broken. That's like a beer or wine bottle. But this, I feel like I have to take it. Yep, we must have a lot of these by now. But who can leave them behind? Lovely stoneware jar.
There's another random bone disc. Wouldn't it be nice to find like a dummy or a feeding bottle with this still attached to it? We've never done that. That would be really interesting. I'm looking at the kind of edges where the stuff's kind of been pushed to the edge. And sometimes things like marbles or dolls' heads have like tumbled. This is a bone and knife handle. And I thought I'd pick it up and give it a wipe just to see if there's anything written on it, because sometimes if you're lucky there's something carved into it, but unfortunately not this time. The glass stopper, no embossing.
Oh, this is a bit grim. Dog's jawbones. Probably off the same dog. If they're opposite. No, they're not. That'd be two different dogs. I think. Oh no, could be the same dog, look. Ah, what a shame. What else is here? There's a pipe. A plain pipe. Various bottles. Alex will probably want those jaws, so I'll leave them there for her. Nice little pot here we can do something with. Don't know if you've seen our little pots that we decorate. It's quite fun actually. There has been some serious activity going on here since we were last here. Look at all that. We've got some ground to cover. Exciting though, isn't it? I need you all here with me.
I say my wrong, I say my will, I say my only speak me will to buy my love a sword of steel. He's got a to my vow.
The diggers have been very busy. Look at all of this. Lots of fresh ground. Could be just here all day. I think Mum might have already walked over the spot. But that doesn't mean anything because I could still find things. These giant jars are really useful. But yeah, there's not much left of that one by the looks of it. Off to the next hole over here. Oh no! Look! It's a teensy tiny bottle, but it's got a big chunk missing out of the neck. I know, we'll put it that way. And it'll trick someone else coming by. Is that mean? No, we better slip it over. There. What's that? Looks like... Oh yes, look at that. It's a big, juicy, ground-in bottle stop from probably some sort of medicine bottle. Nice basic one. I do like finding those as well, actually.
Oh, while I'm standing here, I think I just spotted a tiny, tiny bead, is it? Or something. What's that? I don't know, it's something round with a bead-like core. What on earth could that be? I think I'll just put it straight into my bag and investigate it later. Intriguing.
But you might notice we pass by lots of bottles. You might see them in the video, but we're really not interested in the big bottles. A lot of them we've already found and researched, and these are just... We've already got them in our collection, so we're not really interested. But here's a teapot, and these brown glazed earthenware teapots were known back in the day as some brown betties. And of course we use the lids on our jars, which we also find quite often. Never found a whole one though, with the handle and spout. I suppose because they were only thrown away after they were broken, so that's probably why. It's another tooth. Another front tooth. But look at this incredible glass. It's wavy, iridescent glass. What colour is it? I think it's like red. Wow. I love that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to make jewellery with that. That is so funky. I wonder what the whole thing looked like. That would have been an amazing I don't know, jar or bottle or whatever, but that's beautiful. I have to look up what kind of glass that was. Really cool.
Don't know what this is either. It's got a hole through it. Is that classed as a bead? Okay, just picked this up, and yeah, I know it's broken, but look at the writing on there. What does that say? D. Napier and Son, Herbalists. What does it say? Something Place. Bishop Place? Edinburgh. So yeah, I'm taking that. I'm looking them up. That's fantastic. I love to look things like, especially herbalists, because a lot of these were pretty bad quack doctors, not like today's herbalists. So yeah, I'm taking that.
What is that? Oh my goodness. It's a little woman. Yeah, look, it's a little woman wearing a pointy hat. What on earth? Is it a clown? Actually, I don't think it's a woman. I think it's a clown. I think that's actually a clown head and body. That is so random. I like it though.
Another glass bottle stop. This one says hose sauce. Looks like a clay marble down here. And it's pink. That's cool. A pink marble. Bead alert. I just spotted a very juicy looking bead. Can you see it? There it is. Let's take my glove off. Oh, look at that. Lovely blue bead. Oh, love it. Love these big blue ones. Another pipe. Will this one have anything on it? I don't know if Alex has had any luck. No, looks plain. Not a good pipe day today, but the day is young.
Mum is there, and I see a hole here, look. So I'm making my way across the vast tip and try not to fall in any holes, but it's all right this time of year because the undergrowth is dead and you can kind of see the man traps like this. In the summer you can't. It's far more dangerous. But yeah, I might have fallen into that hole any other time of the year. But this one looks fresh. Some fresh diggings, look. So let's have a little deeks down here.
Another pipe. Is this one an interesting one? Oh yes, look, it's got a big interesting piece missing. And what's this egg cup? They're always in half.
There's a tiny bead. Blue bead. Oh, I've spotted a brassy looking thing down here. Let's see what it is. What's that? Oh, it's either a bit of a toy cannon or a broken whistle. What did I just say not long ago? I wanted to find a whole one and I get another broken one. And on that note, we want to say a great big thank you to everyone who has liked this video, subscribed to our YouTube channel, and we have had several people in the comments actually say that they've been unsubscribed. YouTube's unsubscribed them from our channel. So if you think you're already subscribed, just make sure to double check because we are trying to hit that 100,000 subscriber mark, which would be amazing. But yeah, A big thank you to everyone who's left a comment down below, and an extra special thank you to our
patrons on Patreon, who of course help to keep us going every month. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
So this is where I just was. I've just been, and I think there's a few more like old holes back there. Mum's over there, and in the distance, can you see this? Fresh soil way over there. So we're gonna head over in that direction. I like this stoneware, but Mum says it's full of cracks. All through it there, look. I'm gonna check just how cracked it is. I'm just gonna drop it on here, just lightly. And it didn't crack. It still hasn't cracked. Do you think that is safe enough to take? Because I like it. But it has got lots of cracks. There's loads of wood. Been here before, and I've shown this wood before. But this one has like, I've noticed it has handles, look. Either side. I wonder what that was. And there's bottles galore here, bottles McGee. That looks like the torso of a gentleman with no head. Yeah, bottles everywhere. Boots. That looks like a broken teapot. Harmonica. That looks like uranium glass. Definitely uranium glass. Oh, the best part of a complete jug. It's like going shopping, and these are like the supermarket shelves where the diggers have left all the stuff on the edge of the hole. We're making our way over to these holes that we can see on the horizon. But we keep getting distracted by other places like this.
Little bottle here. Any writing on it? What? Is that blue? Is it? It's blue. It's blue. Oh my goodness. It's blue. I've never seen one like this blue. Oh, that's fantastic. Nothing written on it, but who cares? It's blue. And it's got no chips or cracks that I can see. Oh my goodness. I love it.
This looks like the little lid of a little sugar jar, but the little knob's missing off the top, look. And I also found a fragment of doll's head. It's got writing on the back, look. Germany, and it has an ear, so I'm going to take it because it's got an ear.
All sorts of bits and bobs down here. There's a Carlsbad Sprudel salts bottle. I recognise that because we've got some of them. There's a lovely little lid here, but it's got a massive big chip in it. This has obviously been hanging up somewhere. It's a like a school slate, only I don't think it's a school slate. Maybe been hanging up in a factory to write your name on in the morning or something, and it's really thick. There's sort of I don't know, a wooden or bone handle there. And this, what's this? Some sort of knobby thing. I don't know what that is. Feels hollow. Over here there are some bits of old brushes. I think that might, is that off there? Might be. A tile. A bit of a hair comb. Just all sorts of interesting bits and bobs. I don't know, I think I'll keep these. And I like this, and I don't know what this is, so I might keep it. Yeah, interesting. And another pinkish looking clay marble. Well, brown at least. It's a little button.
A cog. These must have been so popular. Harmonicas. So many pieces of them on the tip. It's a half of quite a large spongeware bowl, look. I think it had decoration on the edge as well. Oh wow, look, yes it did. Cows! Oh, that's so cute. What a shame.
Alright, so while my battery's been charging up, I found a few things, and this bottle has a label on, and it looks like it says Man Dales, or there might be a couple of letters missing there. I don't know if the label will survive, but at least I filmed it. And a knobbly pipe, and this lovely little stoneware bottle. So yeah, some nice finds.
Oh, I recognise that. That kind of looks like one of those tax collector's bottles, but the top's missing. Can't really see inside. It really looks like the one Mum found last year. Isn't that strange? Oh yeah, it is. You know what? It is, because I can see the little funnel inside. It's basically a no spill ink bottle, so it would prevent your ink from spilling out if it was tipped. Oh, that's such a shame, and so strange as well. That's what that is. There's actually a bit of the broken funnel inside. That is a real shame. Oh well. I also think I see a domino down there. A bit of doll's face. Just a cheek and some lips, but I saw a brassy thing here. Is that... It is a coin. It's a coin, but it's absolutely... I think it's a coin. Might be out of like a watch. But that looks pretty knackered. Anyway, I'm gonna go and get... Oh, no, wait. It's a little blue bead. Pressed glass. It's like slightly faceted, but pressed faceted, not hand faceted. Anyway, let's go down here and see that domino that I spotted. There it is, look. Oh, wonderful. It hasn't got the ebony back, but you know what? We've got 2 ebony domino backs without the top. And here's a top. So we can marry them up. And it's a 5 and a blank. It's a really chunky piece. Look how chunky it is. Oh, I love finding these. Oh, I just dropped my bead. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to put them away before I pick up anything else. There's a pipe bowl behind me. It's like tree effect. Look, they're like little stumps with like rings, like tree rings on them. I quite like that little pipe bowl. I'm going to take that one.
There's another clay marble here. That's my 3rd one today. It's a clay marble day. Here's a pipe. Another pipe. And it's got a hand on it. Well, that's a good one. Might keep that one then. Pipe and a marble.
Cod marble. Wonderful. That's another tooth. That's like the 3rd one I found today. It's getting blowy and there's a big black cloud coming, so it's about to rain any minute. There's a clay marble. Nice shiny glazed one as well. That's really nice. I just showed Mum this, the tax collectors. Not necessarily for a tax collector, but this no spill ink bottle. Which is such a shame. It's broken, but I'm gonna leave it here to rest in pieces, I think.
16 on the king's royalty and sold them in Hawaii. Pretty baby survivor, fertilizing my body.
I've got mud on my nose, oh my goodness. Look, a big black cloud coming in behind us, which rain was not forecast, but we do live in Scotland, so that's just the way it is. So hopefully it won't absolutely pour down and we can continue, because we're on a really good spot here and we've already found some amazing stuff. But oh my goodness, it's cold and windy and it looks like it's about to rain, so our day could be cut short a little bit. Anyway, I think I found another marble, so I'm gonna bring you back down here. Actually, is that marble not a marble, is it a bead? Look, I think it is, you know. Oh no, oh no. Oh lordy. Well, it was a bead. It's now not a bead. It's just that. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Oh well, that's how it goes.
Has that got something on it? Can't tell. That's pretty hard to tell. It's got something on it, maybe a basket weave pattern. There's a toothbrush here, bone I think, and this looks like a Vaseline jar, yeah it is, New York, and a pipe bowl. Plain one, might leave that. Taking this though, toothbrush collection, you know how it is. Alex just spotted these two things, and I think it's another corn on the cob pipe. What are the chances? I think it's got a name on it. Oh, it's got names on it to look up. The other thing she spotted was, looks like a German marble. Look at that. That's gorgeous, but you know what? These never survive. And it's because of the way they're made. Once they get frozen and thaw out, the stress is too much for them and they just bust. That's why cod marbles survive, because they have no patterns in them. But, oh, it's beautiful though. If only it would survive.
How is it? Is it a German marble?
Yeah, look.
Oh yes.
So I think you should put that in your pouch.
My fingers are freezing.
Well, open your
the
pouch.
very
and I'll
front
put it-
one. The very front
Yeah.
of it. Yeah. Okay. Wish it luck, guys. Cross your fingers.
Yeah, and this has got names on it.
Because you found one last year, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't think it had the stem attached, so we can see what it says now.
Yeah. So you
Let's
need to
have a
put that
look.
in your
Let's have a
pouch
look.
as well.
I'll have a look.
Can you read it?
Quickly. P.B. Wilson.
Ooh.
Oh goodness, it's got the name on the other side, but I can't see it. Yeah, we can read that when we clean it up though.
Yeah.
And plus, look, I found this pipe stem, and it's just got the boot on it.
Oh,
The ball, and the football's gone, and it's just a.
I found one before. It just had the ball on it.
Look. It's just got a little foot. I love that. I think that's so funny. Look, it's just like.
Just a foot on a stalk.
Yeah.
Cute bit of pottery here. It's got a little person on it, look. And won't turn over. Little shard of spongeware.
It's quite a funky looking teapot. And it's full of cracks on the bottom, but it gave me an idea because the spout has like cleanly broken off. if you found a teapot with the spout broken off like that, and it still had the handle, no cracks or anything like that, could you get another spout that's broken off another teapot, obviously, and glue it on, like with like some really strong epoxy glue, and then like recreate the teapot, a Franken teapot, and find a teapot lid for it, because God knows we've got plenty of those. That would be quite a fun little project. Not with this teapot, because you can see the cracks there, like in the bottom. But yeah, that just kind of gave me the idea. Anyway.
Pipe bowl. Well, actually, it's quite pretty. It's got a pattern up there. Look at this beautiful old teapot. Oh, that would have been gorgeous. Look at it. It's got a name on the bottom. Can't quite see it. I haven't got my close-up glasses on, so I can't read that. Oh, what a shame. And it's got cracks in it. I might have taken that.
Mum's battery's flat, but she's found something down here. It looks like one of those. Is it off a wheel?
Oh, it might be, yeah. I don't know. It's got no spokes.
No spokes, yeah. I don't know. And a bicycle chain. It kind of looks like brass.
Yeah.
Did they make brass bicycle chains?
Yes,
Is that a
they
thing? Kind of looks like brass. You could make something out of it then.
Make something out of that, definitely.
Definitely. I think we should keep that.
I like that.
Mum's found what looks like an amazing little bottle down here.
Oh no,
Oh.
it's broken.
That would have been so
Oh my
cute.
Goodness, look at that.
It's like cut as well on the sides. It's like being polished.
Why
Aw.
couldn't it have been whole?
That would have been so
Why?
cute. Oh,
Oh,
no.
why?
Oh, you win some, you lose some, I suppose.
Oh,
Rest in pieces, little guy.
why?
I think that's a pencil. A pen, rather. I think. It's a bit knackered now. I also found a tiny little bead. Another little bead. But I've got all this to look on this area here now. Some strange looking things down here. Look at that. Kind of looks like uranium glass, and it's just like a ball. And I quite like that. If that's UV glass, that is a interesting little thing that I can make something from. Definitely. And there's loads of it's a comb lying around. Pipe bowl. Plain pipe bowl.
I think Alex has already found one of these today. It's a denture. Are there any teeth in it? No. All the teeth are gone. Maybe they take them out to reuse them. Like the dentist reuses them, throws out this bit. Vulcanized rubber.
That's an interesting thing.
What about a gold plaque on it as well?
Oh, this is weird. Oh, did it have a gold plaque on it as well? Mum said. Oh no. It's probably already moved before it was thrown away. But this, look, it's like brass, and it's swirly up here, and it's really pointy on. Hold on. Just found this. I think this is the third one I found today, actually. These little bone discs. But yeah, we were just talking about this. It's like a stylus, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a stylus the Romans used to scratch on their wax tablets. That's how they used to write messages to each
Maybe
other.
it was, I don't know, something else. Maybe it still is a stylus. They still use
Yeah.
them. It looks like it's brass. Look, it's all like swirly here.
Yeah,
and then
it's just like a Roman stylus.
It just seems to be pointed on the end. There's nothing else.
I used to work in a Roman museum. That's why I recognise it.
Don't you be getting funny ideas there. But it could be anything.
Well, what if a
We'll have to-
Victorian found a Roman stylus and it got thrown away in the oven?
Now that would be, well, that would be quite far-fetched,
Or
wouldn't
it
it?
could just be something else.
We'll have to do a bit of research on
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
it's a bit mysterious at the
Or if
minute.
anyone thinks they know.
Yeah, if you
what it
know.
could be.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I like
Yeah.
that. Is that a limb? It is. It's a leg. It's a teensy doll leg. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? And Mum found a head, so we have found some complete doll parts today. There's another cod marble, look. Yay! Our cod marble jar is gonna fill up really quickly this year. I have a good feeling about it. So, Mum's just spotted something really weird here.
Yeah, I was just walking back over the grass and there's a cod marble
On the
top
grass.
of the grass. Now, how did that get there?
I'm
It's
telling you, I was saying before, it's gonna be a cod marble, yeah.
It's not even near a fresh hole or anything.
No, look, it's just all grass around here. So how did it get on the grass? Mum says she thinks one of those magpies, because there's lots of magpies around here. A brush with no handle, it's just a little brush. I wonder if it was like for your shoe. Do you think it was for like polishing your shoe?
Yeah, it could have been.
Mum just threw that at me, by the way. And I think I've just found a little nose, look.
Who knows what you're going to find?
Yeah, you never knows. That didn't work, but yours worked better.
Yeah.
And I got a hand pipe as well.
And here they are, all cleaned up. And wow,
Wow, indeed.
just look how much we found.
We got a ton of stuff today, guys.
It's absolutely incredible. All this in one day, well, not a whole day even.
Yeah,
So, yeah, in
4
about
hours. I
4
think.
hours.
We were there for 4 hours, yeah. So we're going to start with identifying a few things that we couldn't identify at the time. So we'll start down here with our pipes. So we've got our, what we originally thought was a corn on the cob pipe.
Yeah, we did.
You
But
found it
we were-
first a few
Uh-huh.
months ago, or
We
weeks
were
ago.
actually very wrong about that.
Yes, because this has more stem on it. This is the original one we found. This is the one with more stem, and more stem means it's got the maker's stamp on it, which says P.B. Wilson, and on the other side it says
Ta-da! pineapple.
So actually, this is supposed to be
A pineapple, but
pineapple
it looks
plant.
like, it still looks like corn to me.
I suppose we did look up like pineapple plants, and I suppose it kind of looks
Yeah.
like a
It
pineapple
does.
plant.
The leaves are the same, and this could
Yeah.
be the very early bud of a pineapple. So yeah.
So that was a shock. Anyway, but I've got some information about P.B. Wilson. So P.B. Wilson was Peter Boyd Wilson, and he was a clay tobacco pipe manufacturer, obviously, and he was born in Leith, Edinburgh in 1818. In 1851, he employed 7 men, 3 women and 4 boys, and in 1871, he was employing 8 men, 2 boys and 6 girls. Peter continued as a pipe manufacturer up until his death in 1893, and his 3 sons, William, Peter and James, continued the business into the early 20th century. That's before, obviously, clay pipes went out of fashion,
Yeah,
and then...
they went out of fashion pretty early
Yeah.
in the 20th century.
Yeah.
When cigarettes, of course, came along and took their place.
Yeah, of course. So there you go. I mean, that information wasn't very easy to find.
No,
Google didn't
no.
come up with any results, did it?
No, and none of the pipe collectors' sites came up with anything either, so I had to do the research myself.
So there we go. We found Peter,
Yeah.
who was lost. Who was lost to us.
Peter's pineapple pipes.
Peter's pineapple pipes. They must have been all the rage back in the day.
Yeah. So this chain it's cleaned up really nicely actually. It's beautiful. It's what we originally thought was a bicycle chain because that's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
But it isn't, because when I was looking at it, I realised it hasn't got the holes for the sprockets on a bicycle cog to go through. So this is sort of it's known as a leaf chain, and it hasn't got the specially patented things that a bicycle chain's made of. And it I don't know what it would have been used for. Machinery of some sort,
Yeah.
maybe it could have been a sash chain and a sash window or something like that. Lots of uses, I suppose.
And it's beautiful.
It is
copper.
actually a beautiful chain. I've got a thing about chains.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
might actually copy this in silver, a smaller version of it.
Yeah, but I think the chain itself would make a great bracelet.
It would make a great man
like
bracelet.
a chunky bracelet if
Yeah.
you're, not necessarily
Such
for men,
an
but
aesthetically pleasing thing, I think.
I think we should definitely make some jewellery out of that.
Yeah, I do.
We should definitely do that. Okay, next, moving on, we've got another mystery up here. And it is this brass, I think it's brass, it's some sort of copper alloy, this pin thing.
Yeah.
And Mum actually finally got to the bottom of what it actually is, or what we think it is.
Yeah, it looks very much, and it still does, if you look up Roman stylus, you'll see what I
Yeah.
mean about it looking like one. But what I think it is, in fact, is probably an early bodkin or stiletto. It was called an embroidery or sewing stiletto. It was for piercing fabric, for doing embroidery and things like that. So, yeah, sewing tool.
Yeah, so that's what we think it is most likely, some sort of
Yeah.
sewing tool, some sort of sewing notion. But I love it. I think it's wonderful. And
I love it too, because these
got a collection of
the metal
sewing
ones are quite
notions.
rare. They're usually made of
bone.
bone.
We've
yeah.
got actually a bone one, haven't we?
Or metal with a bone handle. So I think this is quite an early one. Yeah,
An interesting find. I really love it.
I do. So the other really, really strange thing I found, at first I thought it was some sort of vessel, some sort of, pot or something, but it's
Yeah.
actually sealed. There's no way into it.
Strange
It'd
looking thing, isn't it?
air. And it took me a while to discover what it was. We thought it looked like a gourd. And that is funny because there was such a thing as a darning gourd. They actually used real gourds
Yeah.
dried to do the
Who knew?
darning. And obviously this one's been made out of pottery to replicate that gourd shape because it was good for darning with. So yeah, that's what that is. And it's relatively rare. So.
It's so weird. It's the most. As soon as you saw it and brought it to me, I was like, it looks like a gourd.
Yeah.
And that makes sense because it's supposed to imitate one.
Yeah.
Who knew that
So
they were
that
darning on
is-
gourds?
That is extremely interesting.
Yeah, it is. I think that is a really
So I'm used to seeing
unusual find.
the darning mushrooms, but not darning gourds.
No, that's new to me. I had no idea. I love it. What an unusual discovery.
I know.
Another thing is this funny paddle-shaped thing here that Mama found. And at first we weren't sure what it was until I had an epiphany at the kitchen table. It's actually a shoehorn. Can you see that slight curve on there? Yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's the shape, and I suppose there's a handle. It's a shoehorn, and it's obviously in the tip because someone was trying to use it, to put on their shoe.
Yeah, and they've broken
And
it.
it's snapped, and they've gone, oh, darn it, and thrown it in the tip.
Oh,
In the
darn it.
darn it. So throw it in the refuse bin. And,
Yeah, what's it made of? Is that bone?
I think it's Bakelite, if I'm going to
Bakelite
be
or
honest.
bone?
It's got that
Yeah.
brown, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's Bakelite.
That
yeah.
Bakelite
And
brown.
the way it's snapped there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Bakelite.
So another unusual find there.
Oh, just quickly, these bone brushes here, I think are
Yeah, we've got a
actually,
pair of them.
I think they're actually beard or moustache brushes.
That's so
quite
cool. I've
interesting
never
as
found
well.
one before. Now we've got two.
It's funny we found two the same at quite distance apart.
They need a little bit of TLC. That could be glued onto there, can't it?
Yeah.
That's quite cool.
And this bottle here, although it's broken, I brought it home to look it up because it's got writing on it. D. Napier and Son, Herbalists, and that's 17 Bristow Place, Edinburgh. And amazingly, this company is still there at the same address, and it's been there since 1860.
You're so shocked.
And it's still there, and it's still called the same, got the same name on. If you go on
It's
Google,
crazy.
go on Google Maps, and you can land right in front of it. And it has actually a picture of, I think his name was Duncan Napier, in the window, and all his original stuff is still there in the shop.
That it never happens.
So that is absolutely incredible. And we're going to visit that shop one day
We totally should.
Yeah, and take the bottle with us. So yeah, I just thought that was absolutely incredible.
There's a pheasant out there.
There's always some sort of wildlife walking
There
past
is.
the window.
There was a weasel out here the other day while we were filming something.
Okay, so Alex, what is or are your favourite finds this week?
Okay, well, I think my favourite find is going to have to be this sewing pin, this sewing notion, whatever you call it, stiletto, I don't know.
Or laying tool.
I really like that. I think it's a wonderful little thing to go in our cabinet of curiosities,
Yeah.
I think. What about
and
you?
the window of wonders as well.
So, what is your favourite find then?
Well, I love all the weird and wonderful finds, but I have to say it's still got to be the doll's head.
Oh, yes, of course, little Dolly's head.
Oh, I just can't resist them. And look at it. She's got little
cleaned up
blonde
beautifully.
eyebrows, little blush cheeks.
She needs her
lips.
eyeballs painted back on, though.
But she's whole. And yeah, so I love her, but I can't resist the gourd and just
And the
you
chain.
know, the chain and everything.
Yeah,
But I think Dolly probably for the window of wonders, and this.
Oh,
I
yes. Yeah, because that's really
think?
weird.
Yeah.
The gourd Dana thing. That's so strange. I you know what? I like all the game. We've got the domino, the gaming pieces. These little bits and bobs in the middle are some of my favourite things. And look how many cod marbles we've got.
Oh yes, another 5. There's 4 regular ones and a black one.
black one.
A rare black one to go into our jar in the corner.
If we continue like this, we're going to absolutely smash last year's record. Because
We
we're
are.
finding loads this year.
And look, we also had 5 clay marbles.
Yeah, Marble Day. Oh, but I also like the dentures, even though they haven't got their teeth in.
I know, this is interesting because you can see where the gold shield used to be. And we think that the dentist probably
Yeah, they must have
recycled the teeth and
Oh.
threw the other bits
Or
away.
when they got a new one, maybe they just took the teeth out and
Yeah.
set it into some more
That one you can
rubber.
you can see where it's been filed away
Yeah.
at the front.
Maybe Maybe they filed around these teeth at the front
don't
so
think
they could pull them out.
I don't think the dentist would do that unless he was doing it to
Get them out.
get them out, yeah. It wouldn't go into your mouth that rough, would it?
No, it would feel horrible as well.
Mm.
Anyway, we're gonna leave you there on our amazing epic haul of some really weird
Yeah.
stuff. We've learned a lot from this trip, I think. But yeah, that's it for today, and we hope you enjoyed it.